Answer, McPherson. Good God, answer.
McPherson here.
Help! Help me! The killers abducted me.
Is that you, Hernandez? Calm down. Take a deep breath. Where are you?
I've no idea. He's locked me up in an old house somewhere deep in the woods. He's going to kill me. He said he was after you too, McPherson. And Hawker.
But what about you? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Oh my God. I can hear him. He's coming back. What do I do?
Hernandez, give me some clues about the place you're being held.
I saw some letters on a railway tie. The initials B-A-R.
Those initials must refer to a railroad company. That's an excellent clue.
I found a receipt. It's from a gas station in St. George.
St. George? Isn't that in Quebec? Okay, Hernandez, that could help us. What else?
I found an old burnt flyer for a store in Holton.
Holton. That's the Aroostook County capital. Anything else? Try to give me some clues. The more precise you are, the quicker we'll be able to find you.
Let me think. There's a car outside?
Hello? What's going on? Hello? Hernandez?
All right, Garrus, what we got?
Tire tracks have been found nearby. They're being tested. The juiciest clue is the message on the answering machine. The door to the room wasn't forced, unlike the bathroom door.
There's something different this time around. The killer went after Hernandez. She's connected to the case. It's not a coincidence.
Here's the report you requested. It summarizes the main points of the investigation as well as the psychological profile you established.
Thanks, Garrus. All right, let's get to work. We have to gather as many clues as possible.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything? The killer is really an exceptional criminal. He's so methodical.
This asshole needs to be in complete control. That's his trip. He's taken a real risk filming his murders. He knows that if he makes even the smallest mistake, we'll use it to find him.
I've done a superficial search of the area. The killer used chemical products to clean up the room, but he made sure to leave some clues to amuse himself. You can go ahead now with the investigation, Agent McPherson. Here's the CSIA kit.
What?
It's the new field kit, designed by our labs to do all kinds of scientific testing right at the crime scenes.
Claire would be so jealous if she saw this thing.
I've already entered everything related to Paloma Hernandez in the database to compare it with the samples.
There was coffee spilled on the carpet. There's a clear footprint.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I think this creep has it in for me personally. But why? All I want is to see him locked up for the rest of his days.
Hi, Paloma. It's Simmons. You know, your news director, the one who's still waiting for you to call him back. Where are we at with this big scoop of yours? I have a schedule to fill, you know.
Oh, his concern is touching.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I need an instrument from the testing kit. safe is empty. This remote control fell under the bed. There might be intact prints on it.
It'll never work.
I must take a sample of this clue.
It'll never work.
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty. I think the laptop's busted. But maybe there's a way to recover some of the files from the hard drive. There's a funny smell near the ventilation system. There's detergent residue here. A blood stain. There's not much. It probably comes from a superficial wound. I need an instrument from the testing kit. These look like clothing fibers. This suitcase is locked.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
You know anything about lockpicking, Garrus?
Not really. I'm more of an electronics guy. But I do happen to have an electric pick gun. Here.
Tell us your theory. It's quite different from the leads the FBI are currently chasing.
The East Coast killer doesn't act on sudden impulse, which is what the case profiler contends. I've discovered the basis on which he chooses his victims. Criteria linked to one of his obsessions.
James Hawker. He hasn't given up on the case.
Isn't that your old partner?
Find Hawker for me, Garrus, and get me his file. McPherson here.
Help! Help me! The killers abducted me!
Hernandez, where are you? Are you okay?
Oh, my head is spinning. I feel strange. My phone. Must be McPherson. She must be trying to locate me. Careful. There's glass everywhere. McPherson? Have you located me? Have you figured out where this miserable house is?
In a quiet place. Don't worry, we won't be disturbed.
You won't get away with this. I've warned McPherson. The FBI and the police will soon be here. They know exactly where I am.
The funniest thing is that you seem to believe what you're saying. I have a deal for you. If you manage to get out of here, I'll consider setting you free. I've prepared a few surprises for you on your path to freedom. Just to spice things up a little.
Please, let me go.
Come on, pull yourself together. Oh, one last thing. While you were unconscious, I injected you with a little dose of poison. You should already be feeling the symptoms. Vertigo, weakness, nausea, and death. Eventually. You better start looking for the antidote. And don't forget, the collar enables me to bring you back to reason. Good luck, gorgeous.
If I walk on these shards, I'm going to cut myself really badly. These inscriptions, are they here to help me or scare me? A severed hand. Oh my God. The label indicates that this bottle contains a chemical reactant. To separate the true from the false? What does that mean? 4 vials filled with liquid. It says which one on the base. She must be trying to locate me. I'm feeling better.
Congratulations. You have won the right to remain alive. For now.
A memory card. I can read its contents on my voice recorder.
This is no comment.
It's the audio from a report I did on the East Coast killer. A new victim of the East Coast killer has been discovered. I have with me now one of the agents in charge of the case, James Hawker.
The investigation is proceeding as planned. No comment.
It looks like a fuse box. The cable goes through the wall. There's a lock. Locked. Locked.
Bravo! You've managed to get out. The plot continues to unfold. Once again, you must simply open the door. But first you must figure out which one.
Let me go. I'm begging you.
But you can go. It's just a matter of figuring out how to accomplish it. Prove to me that you're more than just a pretty face. Come on, lovely Paloma. Show me what you're made of. I hope you appreciate my little theater of horrors. It reflects the trajectory that our oh-so-civilized society has chosen to deal with those it deems criminal. First the prison, then the execution chamber, which leads to deliverance. Now, let's see if you're going to find the chair comfortable enough for you.
I hear an electric buzzing coming from this cupboard. A bulb half unscrewed, but it works. An electric chair on rails. How convenient. That's my first name. And the number 129. locked.
Paloma, the delicious Paloma. You found the key to freedom, of a sort. All you have to do is go through the door.
I've got to get the clasp open on this goddamn collar.